The last time Deb Sex were on the show, they'd just released a single for Stockport-based Cut Deep Records and later followed it up with a compilation album. They've since left Cut Deep and have now signed to Scam Records and have just released a new single called Time of Life.
But, I mean, there was a bit of a crisis point when we left Cut Deep, just very temporarily, when we'd left Cut Deep and we hadn't got anything else sorted out. But the box scam thing came up quite quickly. We were very lucky in that respect, but it was sorted out so quickly. That's why at the moment we're not looking any further than the one release.
We just had to go, you know. All of a sudden we had to just leave because it was no good. And even though there was nothing to leave to at the time, we left and found it. And that's what we're going to do all the time. We'll always find what we want because we just work hard, really hard at it, don't we? Keep playing, writing stuff. People like it.
Do you find then that you live, eat and breathe sex, or do you find you've got time for other things as well?
We're very different in that respect, actually, I think. Well, perhaps Mark's changed. There was a time when Mark definitely devoted all of his energies to dub sex. I think other things have happened in his life now. I mean, myself...
On a personal level, yeah. But, yeah, I think dub sex is the main thing for me. Well, you know, certainly a very large part of it. It was all I had at one time. And through doing it, I found a lot of confidence in myself. This is just personally, you know, I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the group. But it's helped me with other things, you know. I used to be very shy retirement, and now I'm even more shy retirement, but at least I've got a good group.
I mean, dub sex is a very big part of my life, but I do other things as well. I'm very active with Friends of the Earth, which is very good because it's a voluntary thing, so I can fit that in around the band. And also, well, Roger, the drummer, he actually works, so he finds time to fit the band in.
So that counts for the way the band's music's put together as well. It's never, as far as these two are concerned especially, it's never, oh Christ, how are we going to eat now? Do you know what I mean? Because we were hungry anyway beforehand. Do you know what I mean? The only thing that matters is what do we like to listen to, what do we like to make. That's what we do. You knew that. I don't think you can generalise about bands and just put them in a big lump under bands at all, really. I dare say it's the reason to be for many, many people, both in and out of music, but I don't think it counts as much for us. I got contact lenses because my glasses were annoying me. It wasn't a vanity thing. I mean, we've come so far and haven't bent to fashion either way. It's been a few years now, 3. We're going to carry on the same way, really. It doesn't matter, you know. And we got our trousers taken out just today, thank you.
Actually, when we've had good reviews, I think it's easier to think when you have good reviews. It's easier to think when you have good reviews, oh, that's only somebody's opinion, it doesn't necessarily mean to say it's really good. But I think it's harder to think that of a bad review. You take that
very honest, that from Cathy, because we don't talk about this to each other. But yeah, we're all really hurt because it's somebody being really lazy about something that you weren't lazy about. You know what I mean? Such work going into it deserves a bit more consideration, you know what I mean? But then again, it's hard to get anything into a few words, isn't it? Anything's so... Well, I mean, you've got 4 people's input here to discuss it in a piece of, you know, it's hard.
I mean, as far as interviews go, I like reading interviews with bands that I know.
Yeah, people that you know,
but it's really interesting to see how they've come across in the interview and how their personalities have been interpreted by the interviewer.
But by now, we're all aware that you know, you can talk to somebody for 3 hours and they've still only got 500 words or something, and it's just not going to come out the way it was. It's interesting. See how it's edited down, see what they, you know, what they remember as being the main points of that talk. And often when it's the main points ignored and some other kind of angle, that's hardly been mentioned in the talking, you know, in talking to us, and it's like the headline and 5 paragraphs of it. So there's a lot of journalists, I mean, it's hard saying this to a journalist, but basically, most singles pages are about the journalists rather than about, you know, they start off, well, there I was in this taxi going on at 50 miles an hour and I saw, he looks like him, you know, no, right, anyway, the singles crap, next one. And it's like that all the time. I said to my brother, you know, loads of it. You've got to be aware of that as well. There's reasons for singles pages which don't consider music at all. We're an honest band, you know, we're not going to come on with a PR package for you. You know, if we didn't doubt it, the music would be half as good. You've got to doubt things to make them stronger, you know, you've got to question things. Is this right here? What's this sound like here? what I mean? Instead of, oh yeah, we've Dubsex did this, it's obviously the bee's knees. It might not be, but it will be when it's finished, because we've got such a quality control department. It goes through a lot of different people's heads before it comes anywhere near completion. Play things live often before we record them, you know what I mean? The song has got to grow up before it's recorded. We've taken a bit longer to happen, you know what I mean, as far as making records go. We've made some good records under some hostile conditions, but bands that are currently in Manchester, you know what I mean, you can't get a bus. There's just too many A&R men walking around, you can't get near the bus stops, you know. It's a shame for bands who are going to get picked up on this wave, because they're going to get dropped just as fast after 1 year. Good luck to them all, you know, but I'm glad it's not us. So we've thrown up on our own.